Protocol initiated. Comlink online. Systems functional.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of What's It Gonna Be today? Gonna be StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, an Ultimate Stream. It's gonna be Larva. It's gonna be Flash. Gonna be a TVZ. Top right, it is Flash. Bottom left, it is a Larva. Gonna be a Patreon game for those of you who are supporting me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month. This is Ultimate Stream, guys. Check it out. Weird map, dude. You got a fairly big main base. Your natural is here. You got a ramp leading up to it. Easy to defend. And you got these weird corner expansions in the middle of this square. In the middle here, right? I don't know why you would expand here, but I have seen people expand here because, look, lurkers can be here. Dragoons, siege tanks, sieging up your mineral line, all that fun stuff. So, expand here, right? Expand somewhere else. Anywhere but there. But we will see if somebody does that today in a TVZ featuring Flash, who's an ASL 21 looking very good at the time of this casting, which is April 3rd of 2026, man. He got through his group super easily, and he's on to the next round of 16. So, if he gets flames out in the round of 16, don't blame me. So, again, if you're watching this the week of April 10th, 2026. Thanks for being a patron of mine at patreon.com/FalconPaladin. And if you're watching this in, I don't know, late April or May 2026, check me out at patreon.com/FalconPaladin and support me there, or hit that like button and subscribe for free here on YouTube. So, barracks coming up inside the main base. We also have an Overlord going out. We have a hatch first as well at 1 minute and 42 seconds. At around 12 supply for a Larva. No big surprise there either. Steve the SCV scouting out. Terry the Overlord scouting out as well. Yes, Terry, I know. This is not your favorite tile set, but it's kind of nostalgic for me, so let's go ahead and not complain about it, shall we? We have a drone scouting out as well. Interesting stuff here from our guy, Larva. Just wants to know what Flash is doing. Not interesting stuff, right? You want to know what Flash is doing. That is a boring thing to do. So both players saying, "Bop, let's kiss." And make up. And no Terran here, no Zerg there as well. Just scouting short rush distances for both of these players. And scouting the long rush distance here is Steve, the SCV. We do have a Marine. We've got another Marine being produced. We have no early gas here, so it's not going to be factory. Steve says, aha, we have a hatchery here. That was hatch first. It's almost done. Pool finishing up. Let's check to make sure that's the case. Not 3 hatch before pool, which again would be very weird. And weird for sure this time. 100 gas to lair. Very good. Excellent stuff here from Larva. We can expand. Not going to be a Ling flood, and the drone says, I found the Terran, but they have guns. Run! Run, Daryl the drone. They have guns. So, what's going on here in this TVZ? We've got a supply depot. We still don't have any gas. It's going to be an SK Terran attack from, well, from who? From Flash. Ling's trying to take down an SCV. And still making Marines here. We have our racks. We still don't have gas. Is this going to be like an unupgraded Marine attack? Or defense? I don't think you need this many Marines to defend. You see that there are only 4 Lings here, right? And you see we're making drones. Interesting stuff here from Flash. We've got an academy coming up. Okay, finally an academy. And finally taking some gas. Finally, SCV goes down, but he checked the saturation on the second base, saying, yeah, okay, fair enough, but look at this. Metabolic boost is on the way. Do we have a bunker? No. We have an SCV transfer, though, to the natural base. A Maynard transfer. And we've got a Spire here, but check this out. We've got how many Lings coming across? We've got 4. Got another 3. We have another one. We've got 2 more. We have 10 Lings. We've got 12 Lings coming across the map here. It's a speed Ling timing attack. And excellent wall there by Flash. Walling off. You can't get us around on these Marines. This is like a ZVZ strategy, but here we go. Lings taking down Marines as fast as they can here. And oh my gosh, he got through that Marine wall. Marine down. We're flooding Lings. Spire on the way. Into the main mineral line we go with these Lings, and Lings are here as well. And Flash GG's out for game number 1 of our sneaky twofer. No, I pressed pause. The same button for pause is replay if it was at the end of the replay there. So, wow. What the heck? It wasn't even an all-in. A bunker would have helped, right? Maybe a fire bat would have helped as well. There we go. So game 1 of the sneaky twofer is Larva, just being as surprised as you and I are right now. He's like, let's go ahead and see if these Lings can get up that ramp, right? Expecting fire bats, expecting, I don't know, maybe a bunker of some kind, but no. He's got a spire on the way. He is saturating his gas. He is preparing for Mutalisks, but he didn't need any. We've got fire bats in the production tab, but a little bit too late there, Flash. Wow. Larva wins the first game of the sneaky twofer at 5 minutes. Holy smokes. And yeah, Marines do not make a very good wall, as it turns out. I'm shocked at that result. 7,700 to 7,400 score. Zerg ahead, outproducing the Terran, out killing the Terran. We've got out-constructed as Flash, but supply depots, yeah. Total spent here, outspending the Zerg player in 5 minutes, but losing the battle there. Just what a weird TVEZ. I don't cast those very often, right? Except in sneaky twofers, and this is, in fact, a sneaky twofer, as you all know. So let's go to the second game here of this Patreon sneaky twofer. Maybe a little bit of a longer game. Who knows? Maybe it's a sneaky threefer. Game 2's here on Hidden Track. So bottom left, it is Flash. Bottom right, it is Larva. They don't know. They don't know where they are. They have no idea where the other player is. Let's check out this map real quick. Oops, not that one. We want this one. And this is Hidden Track. So, humongous main base. Not as big as Metropolis. Actually, maybe as big as Metropolis. Huge main, nice natural. Kind of hard to wall off. I guess it's narrower than most natural bases. Third base here, but again, tanks here are going to go ahead and attack your drones. And I think this is a Terran favorite map, man. I think I cast a TVZ when battle cruisers showed up, and they were just kind of like right here, and bam, taking out your drones, and then retreating back here. So Terran favorite map here. Maybe we will see Flash win this game because it's a Terran favored map. Check it out, dude. We've got an SCV walling off. We've got ourselves a Larva. It's going to be a hatch first, I say, on this pretty big 4-player map. And yeah, hope everyone is doing okay. StarCraft in 2026, ASL 21 is going on. At least for the patrons that are watching this. I think it's going to be over by the time the non-patrons watch this. ASL does kind of drag out, right? A lot of time between rounds, and a lot of time between groups as well. So yeah, hatch first in it. Overlord up. No sign of a spawning pool. Drone going down. Hatch first in. Everything is great. Everything is easy. Everything is very cool here from Larva, and a little bit early, but better early than late, I always say. Good stuff. Trying to get to 70,000 subs. Pretty close. Pretty close. You can check it out by checking the sub count below this video. Is there a sub count below this video? Sometimes there is, I think. And if you're on mobile, you can like this video, and then it should present you with a hype option, which is interesting. I don't know what hype does, but you can hype the channel for free. It's like, every time I like a video that has, you know, fairly few views on the YouTube app, then it says, hey, you can hype this video for like 24,080 points. And I'm like, what does that mean? I don't know. Hype it. I'm like, okay, so I do. Doesn't cost anything. You can do it as well. This SCV is going to die? Flash, what are we doing here? Okay, so pulling off the SCV before it dies. Excellent stuff. Another SCV to to construct the racks. Another SCV required to keep the drone off of the SCV that is now building the racks. Ah, caramba. Look at this drone micro, too. Still in the green. Now we're attacking the drone that was sent to protect the drone that replaced the drone that was making the racks. This feels like a children's book, doesn't it? So hard walling off. Not scouting, not seeing the hatch first here. We do have a lair with the first 100 gas. We do have a gas coming up here. Okay. It's going to be factory here from Flash. off of a early expand. So we're not going to see a second rack. So we're going to wait for 100 gas, make a second factory, make a factory, and then an early vulture here. So if we don't have an early sunken for that early vulture, you're going to suffer a lot of drone losses, Larva. So let's check it out. Let's make sure we are prepared for that. And again, if you don't know what's going on, make a sunken anyway, right? It's either going to be a marine push with medics or a marine push with fire bats or a vulture or something. So let's do a safety sunken. I'm going to call it a safety sunken. In StarCraft 2, there's a safety spore crawler timing versus Protoss, because they do have a unit called the Oracle that can show up and burn down all of your drones super fast without any anti-air there. So, Spire coming up, sub 4 minutes. Loving it. SCV says, hey, second gas already? Yo, it's going to be a lot of Mutalisks in plan here for Larva. Metabolic boost on the way. Factory, yep, there it is. Left side from Flash. Loving it. This is going to be a Mutalisks versus Goliaths. And if you like that, man, check out my Speed versus, who was it? Speed versus Jadong game that I posted. Let's see. Last week if you're a patron, about a month ago if you're not a patron. If you want a link to it, ask for it. It includes a game that has I think the most Mutalisks versus the most Goliaths I've ever seen on the channel. It is just like so many Goliaths. Pew, 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 and so many Mutalisks. That's right. That's what Mutalisks sound like. Attacking. It's just an incredible spectacle. Spectacle. There we go. Incredible spectacle. That's the word. Armory. Coming up. Second factory here as well. He knows it's a Spire. So it's going to be a machine shop eventually. But yeah, one vulture. Safety sunken. No. Kind of worried about this. But the Lings will see it. And there's time for a safety sunken, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Safety sunken, safety sunken, safety sunken, safety sunken. Two vultures are on the map. Dude, what are we going to do? Mutalisks, I guess. Wait for the mutas to show up? Nope. Hard wall. Hard wall against the vultures. Check it out. Bam. Evolution chamber. Bam. Evolution chamber. I like that from Larva. Look at that. He knows how to wall. Walling is not just for Protoss and Terran. Zerg can do it sometimes, too. Like right now. Look at this. A hard wall at your natural base. That's one answer to vultures. It's like, okay, so now the mutas are here. I can cancel that evolution chamber. And make a sunken. Nope, make a Hydra Den. Okay, so never mind. It's not going to be a ton of Mutalisks. Third base, top right. Vulture scouts it. That's okay. Vultures can't take down hatcheries. Very quickly, anyway. Just call me Dr. Seuss. I rhyme sometimes by accident. Vulture down. Vulture. Oh, he killed a drone? Okay, never mind. We can kill drones with vultures. I like that. And can we save this drone? Yeah, canceling an egg, just saving the larva there. Oh my gosh, drone's gonna die. No! Drone at 2 hit points. Vulture down. Mutalisks very, very happy about themselves here. Charon boost, 1-1. On the way here to double armory. Look at that. Double armory down the left side. A tech switch into Hydras here is maybe going to catch Flash off guard. I don't think he scouted it. He knows there are Mutalisks, obviously, but checking the muta count can let you know if it's just going to be, you know, 5 or 6 mutas or a lot of them there. Charon boost not done. We can stay out of the... Oh, there it is. Now it's done. I was going to say, can stay out of the range of the Goliaths for a minute here, but that was about 2 seconds. So, all right. So, again, 4 Hydras. Tech switch into Hydralisks. Tanks. We need tanks to handle these Hydras. Or maybe Marines with Stim, but yeah, teching into Marines at this stage of the game, no, not a viable option. Starport, Irradiate. Irradiate, again, not very good against a Hydra bust either. Oh my gosh, 4th hatch? All right, Larva, that's maybe an overextension here. 4th hatch at 7.5 minutes against a 2-basing meching Flash. I don't feel good about this one. Feeling bad, actually. But range is on the way for the Hydras. Are they fast yet? Yeah, okay. We got fast Hydralisks, I think. Hold on a second. No. Range for defense, speed for getting across the map. Check it out, dude. 54 to 36 workers. I think we've over SCV'd. I think we stopped making drones. I think this is going to be a Hydra bust. Look at these. Look, we're preparing for a lot of Goliaths. Look at this positioning here inside the main base. Vultures are not good against Hydras either. Okay, range, I think, needs to finish here. Overlord speed, produced here too. That is a priority for Larva. Fourth base. And yeah, 36 drones. I guess this is just for Larva? Yeah, this is for Larva. Again, not making drones. This is a Hydra bust all in against a meching Terran player, Flash, who is just making nothing but Goliaths. Look at it. We see them. We see the Hydralisks. Vultures are like, wait a second. Wait a second. We see nothing but Hydralisks? What is going on? And here it is. Here it is, everyone. Oh my gosh. Okay, Mutas are going to try to help here, but Hydras are trying to take down the supply depot and pulling the SCVs, pulling the boys. Are we expanding up the left side? Yes, we are. We are confident that we're going to hold these Hydralisks, man. And, yeah, 1-1 on the Goliaths is helpful. Spider Mines getting picked off by these Hydralisks. More Hydras here. I think Flash is going to hold. Wow, I thought there'd be a lot more Hydras at this stage of the game, but nope. No, there are not. Again, Hydras against Vultures against Spider Mines are so gosh darn effective. Investing in Spider Mines against so many Hydralisks, yeah, it slows them down, but no, not going to kill any, especially against somebody as good as Larva is. Look at this. Why are you making Vultures get into tanks? Siege mode is on the way. Okay, siege mode on the way. SCVs transferring up to the third base. Oh, never mind. Not quite done yet. I guess we... Wait, hold on. Okay. Was there an SCV there? Sometimes I'm blind. Okay, we need to win with this. We are 20 workers down, but we do have a fourth base. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't need to win with this attack. I don't know. Army value. Let's see if we can figure this out. 107 overall from Flash. 63 of it is like 40. 50 army supply here from Flash, and here we go. Charging in. Unsieged siege tanks, not great against Hydralisk. This is the number of Hydras. I feel like Larva needed the first attack here. Siege mode is done. Oh no, but it's only one siege tank. We can handle this. SCVs being pulled off the line. SCVs falling fairly rapidly, but buffering for the siege tank. Another siege tank is here. I feel like Larva's pretty happy about killing SCVs, but yeah, oh my gosh, another tank down. Not even sieged up here. More SCVs dying. Holy smokes, 10 SCVs. More SCVs have died at this stage of the game. 15 SCVs maybe have died at this stage of the game. And GG, Flash GG's out. Larva gets a really solid 2-0 victory against Flash in our sneaky twofer for the Patreon game of the week. What the heck? Absolutely insane. Insane showing there. What a great play. Wow. So yeah, the Hydrotech switch, it did get Flash into tanks, but I think a little bit too late. I think he didn't recognize what was happening. Tried to make Spider Mines work, which was not really a great move against the Hydras. It was a slowing maneuver, right? To buy time for the tanks to come out. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe a few more of those Goliaths rather than the Spider Mines might have been a better use of those resources. Fifth base coming up right side here too. And just the way he had the Hydras ready to deal with Vultures. Trying to get in the natural base, no. Trying to get into the fourth base, no. Trying to get into this base, no. Just beautiful Hydra control. The +1 attack, +2's not even done yet. And it was dicey for a minute. I thought after that first attack failed that he was gonna die. But you know what? No. At the end of the day, everything's fine. So, fantastic. Just a great, great showing from Larva. 2-0ing Flash. Again, it's a bit of an older showing there. A little bit of an older game, but that was a good one, man. Great stuff from Larva. Flash, again, could have done a little bit better, but Larva, man, that was amazing. Just teching into Hydralisks, right? Incredible stuff. Trickin' Flash. Not easy to do, but he did. Total score, 51,900 for Flash, 50,600 for Larva. Outproducing the Terran, out-killing the Terran by a huge margin. Look at that. A lot of dead stuff. Structures raised 3-0, and the resources, it's another game where Flash outspends Larva, but unfortunately ends up losing. Whoo-wee. All right, that's what we're talking about. That is a really, really, really fantastic showing from who? Who else but Larva? Good guy. We'll see how he does the next time we cast him. So Flash goes down, and that's going to be it for me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered and a Patreon cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.